What's up, guys? It's Dusty here with another edition of Dusty's Daily Doubles. Today is Saturday, March 5th, 2022. Yesterday, we missed the Daily Double by one. First up on the docket yesterday on the Daily Double, we had Akron minus 9.5 at home. They ended up winning the game, but only by a single point, so we missed that one. And then we had Philadelphia 76ers minus 2.5 at home. They ended up winning that game pretty comfortably, so we got that one, went 1 for 2, but did indeed miss the Daily Double. No worries, we will get back on track today. And now let's look at today's Daily Double. First game up on the docket is an Ohio Valley matchup between Morehead State Eagles traveling to Murray State to face this Racers team. And this game is going to be lopsided. Morehead State has been playing fairly well all season. They are third in the Ohio Valley with a 23-10 overall record. They are currently 6-4 in their last 10 on a 2-game winning streak, 9-8 away from home. So they are a very good traveling team, a game above 500. They have at least 9 wins on the road. That's a very good record in college basketball. However, they're just running into an absolute juggernaut right now. Last time these two teams faced, Murray State beat them by 4 points on the road earlier this month on February 12th, and now they're at home. And as hard as I think it is sometimes to sweep a team in the season series, especially teams that are this close in the standings, it's just honestly this Murray State Racers team is just at least twice as good as the Morehead team, Morehead State. For that reason, we have to absolutely take the undefeated team at home here. Murray State is 15-0 at home this season, 10-0 in their last 10 on a 19-game winning streak. They've only lost twice this season, and I can guarantee you they are not about to lose today's game at home with NCAA March Madness implications. This is the easiest pick of the day. Murray State Racers on the money line at home is our first pick of the Daily Double, and we are going to parlay that with another decent game. But again, I also see this being super lopsided. But this is between Denver and North Dakota State in the Summit League. Denver sits 7th in the Summit League with an 11-20 overall record, whereas this North Dakota State Jackrabbits team, they sit second in the Summit League with a 21-9 overall record. They're 12-3 at home, 8-2 in their last 10 games, and this Denver team has been playing a little bit better in the last week. They are on a 2-game winning streak, but they're only 4-12 away from home. There is absolutely no shot here, I believe. Last time these two teams faced, North Dakota State picked up a comfortable 8-point victory on the road, and that was earlier this month on February 5th. I don't see any difference here. In fact, I do. I see them going in winning by double digits today. The line is currently at North Dakota State minus 8.5. However, we are going to buy 3 points, and we are going to take North Dakota State minus 5.5 as our second leg of the Daily Double. Remember, that is going to be parlayed with Murray State on the money line at home, and that is today's Daily Double. And now, being Saturday, we are going to do an edition of the Super Saturday Speed Selections, starting off with an SEC matchup between Arkansas traveling to Tennessee, and this game has massive implications on it. Both teams are playing fairly well. Tennessee is undefeated at home with a 15-0 record, currently on a 3-game winning streak, 8-2 in their last 10 games. But this Hogs team has been playing just as good. They are on a 5-game winning streak, 9-1 in their last 10, and they are 5-3, 2 games above 500 on the road. However, I do not think that this Razorback team is the same team on the road. And honestly, this Tennessee team is really good at home. And Arkansas just came off of a massive win last game, and they beat LSU, I think, at home by 1 point. That was huge. They needed that big time. So this is just a bit of a letdown spot for them. Perfect spot for Tennessee to get back on top of these guys, as they are second and fourth in the SEC, and this is massive. I just think that Tennessee goes in there today and rolls at home and picks up a win. They haven't lost there all season. So that is going to be our first speed selection. Tennessee Volunteers on the money line as our first speed selection. Second game up, we have a CUSA West matchup between Louisiana Tech and the UAB Blazers, and this game is going to be a doozy as well. The Blazers are 15-1 overall in the season at home. They are 7-3 in their last 10 games, currently on a 3-game winning streak. This Louisiana Tech team is playing quite well as well. They are 8-4 and they're away from their home barn, so they are a very good road traveling team. I think this is going to be a great matchup. However, I see the Blazers squeaking out a win on the money line, so that is going to be our second pick, the UAB Blazers on the money line at home. And our third pick, this is another doozy. We have Texas Tech Red Raiders traveling to Oklahoma State in this Big 12 matchup. And again, Texas Tech is not the same team on the road as they are at home. Everybody knows that it is a very tough out to go into Texas Tech and pick up a victory in their barn, and they are not the same on the road. However, their defense is absolutely smothering, and they have 3 guys that average double digits on their team. I just don't see Oklahoma State being able to keep up here. The line is very shallow at Texas Tech, -2.5 on the road, and that is because of their road woes. They aren't the greatest on the road. However, Oklahoma State, I just don't think that they can keep up in this game. So we are going to take that value on Texas Tech on the money line on the road. And our next pick is going to be a Big West matchup between UC Riverside traveling to Long Beach State to face this 49ers team. And this is going to be a great match. The line would indicate so. Long Beach State is only a -2.5 favorite at home. They do have the better overall record. They are 17 wins, 11 losses, whereas the UC Riverside is 16-10. They are 6-6 on the road, so that is a 500 record, pretty good. Long Beach is 10-3 at home. They are 8-2 in their last 10 games. I think that this game is going to be a tightly contested battle, and honestly, I was originally going to take Long Beach State on the money line at home. However, upon further review and looking at these stats, last time these two teams faced, Long Beach picked up a 4-point victory on the road, and honestly, I just think that this UC Riverside team is going to come out and they're going to give it everything they got. I'm going to buy a couple points here, and we are going to take UC Riverside +7 on the road, and that is our next pick. After that, we are looking at a Sun Belt matchup between Georgia Southern traveling to Appalachian State, and this is a lopsided game. I do kind of like Georgia Southern in certain spots, never on the road, to be honest. They're 4-9 away from home, and this Appalachian State is 11-4 at home. Currently, Georgia Southern is playing better. They're on a 2-game winning streak, whereas Appalachian State just lost last game. However, with that 11-4 record at home against a team who is below 500, I see Appalachian State picking up a comfortable victory here. So we are just going to take Appalachian State on the money line at home. And our next pick is going to be a Big East matchup between the St. John's Red Storm traveling to Marquette to face this Golden Eagles team. And this Marquette team is absolutely desperate for a win. They have been on a serious slump in the last few weeks. I was all over this Marquette team in the middle of the season. I loved this team. However, they are starting to fall apart. The tracks are coming off. And, this is a very good spot for them to get back on track here. These teams know each other well. They both like to score points. I think that Marquette probably will walk away with a moneyline win at home. However, I am looking at the points here. It is -4 currently for Marquette. I think that's about right, as I think this is going to be about a 6 to 7 point game either way. I do like taking this line and buying a couple extra points, and we are going to take St. John's +10 on the road as our bonus pick here on the speed selections. And our last game of the speed selections, we are looking at a West Coast game between BYU Cougars traveling to San Francisco to face this Dons team. Sorry, they are not traveling to San Francisco, as this is a neutral site game, and this will be played in Las Vegas. Both of these teams know each other extremely well. I've been on both teams this season. I've been on San Fran a little bit more than BYU. BYU is currently on a 3-game winning streak. They are 5-5 in their last 10 games, 6-6 away from home. These teams are superly even matched up. I just I'm going to take a flyer here and take the San Francisco Dons on the money line in an even matchup. I just like them a little bit better than this BYU team, and the fact that it's a neutral court, I just like this game. I'm gonna just stick with my gut here. This is more of a gut feeling pick, as like I said, these teams are extremely evenly matched. I'm just gonna go with San Francisco on the money line, and that is our final Saturday speed selection. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and let's get back on the horse today with some big wins, baby.